Hey, Bryce here. I just wanted to come. I'm getting ready to go to the store, but I had this like thought kind of hit me because there was a couple events that happened a couple days ago that really I wanted to put in perspective as to like why some people grow a lot faster than others when it comes to their business and it comes to their revenue. Whether it's like number of employees, whether it's just their revenue, their profit margins, like what causes people to grow. And I was there's been three incidences in the past probably 3 weeks that kind of really stick out and resonate with me when I asked, because if you ever read in the Bible, there was a thing where it says like Jesus couldn't work miracles inside of his, the city that he lived in because there was so much familiarity. Everyone didn't really respect the gift that, he was bringing to them or that he was trying to bring to them. And it was like he just couldn't really help anybody out because no one really gave him that proper respect, that he deserved. Now, for me, it's very hard for me to get some of my old friends who I used to know like in high school and college, who I've known, just growing up the area of like how to get them successful. And it's interesting, right? Because this one gentleman, for example, I used to talk to him probably about 3 years ago, and he had tried to start a business, but he just doesn't really get it off the ground. He quits very quickly, and then you look back, and he's still in the same spot, still working a job. Another gentleman, he owns a business, and does moderately well. It does about $5,000 per month with a really high profit margin, which is good for a lot of people, and for his living situation, it's good for him. But it could be greater. Or there are other people who I talk to, and like they were either a musician or they're an artist. They're trying to grow their career, but they just don't really know how to build that platform, right? And even though I'm not like a gajillionaire, right, I still am having really exponential growth as far as my income, my business, and just my audience in general too, right? Because some people might say like, it's not just about the money, but also I do have a moderately okay brand, right? It's what, 22,000 people now. It's going to be probably about 50 to 40,000 by the end of this year. All that to say, there's a reason for that, and it really comes down to compounded information and compounded learning. So, for me, right, there's about four main ways that you can learn something. One is by trying out yourself. Two is from listening, getting advice from someone else. Three is by having someone else do it for you. Four is by purchasing like a course or some sort of structured information. And I lied. There's a fifth one. The fifth one is by reading books, right? So when most people are getting started, they want to go and read books. And reading books is actually the hardest way for you to learn when you're starting out. But it's the easier way to grow once you already have some traction and you know exactly what to look for, right? It's the same thing when it comes down to, trying things out on your own. And because we always want to try things out, we want to have trial and error, and some people just want to grow the slow way. They want to figure everything out themselves. For me, when I was first starting, I was in that camp. I wanted to learn from books. I wanted to be able to try everything out myself, because it's like if I could do it myself, I might as well just save the money. Which is kind of ironic because nowadays I don't want to do anything myself. If I could figure out a way to just automate my entire life, I would do that. And we're getting kind of close to that. So if you want some help, you want to avoid all the mistakes, you want to just decrease that learning curve, increase the amount of money you're going to make in your first year, your second year, your third year, or just in the future in general, go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you out. Again, I can't help everybody, so in order to see if I can help you out, we gotta go hop on a call. I gotta ask you some questions. I gotta see if it's a good fit. And if it is a good fit, I'm gonna make you an offer, see if it's a good time for you to go, and then you can either get started or you can make arrangements for when you are ready to get started. Either way, you're gonna win. Now, if you're not quite ready for that call, that's okay too. I'll just see you inside the next video, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.